Hi everyone, Keith here from bookentertainment.com. In this video, I will be talking about reviews. Whether you like it or not, reviews are becoming a large part of the client decision-making process, and they will impact on the decision to book you or to book somebody else. I will be talking about why reviews matter, how to get good reviews, why fake reviews don't work, and how to handle a bad review. Let's go backstage. So, why do reviews matter? When was the last time that you bought something online? I bet you read some type of review on that product. Well, the same goes with booking entertainment. As part of the sales process, potential clients will view your media, check your availability, and check your price. If they are happy with everything, there will be one more thing that they will do. They will A, want to see you perform live, or B, want evidence to prove that you are as good as your media and write-up say that you are. People, and especially brides, may want reassurance before they book entertainment for their big event. Sometimes it can be bad manners to invite total strangers to gatecrash an event that you're performing at. So having positive, genuine reviews will give the potential client evidence on how good you really are and help sway them in favor of making a booking with you. Did you know that a survey by Bright Local found that 2/3 of customers form their opinion of a business after reading just 4 reviews? Have you heard of the term word of mouth marketing? It really is the best form of marketing. However, as the years move forward, the next generation of clients have been born with the internet. And what's happening? No one speaks to anyone anymore. You've probably noticed that young people will inquire via writing a message or an email rather than picking up the phone and calling you. The same thing is going to happen with word of mouth marketing, and the digital equivalent to a word of mouth recommendation is having a positive, genuine review. Book Entertainment will have a review section built in to every profile, and we will ask your customers to provide you with a review after every booking. Book Entertainment will also give you the chance to ask previous customers for a review, just to give you a head start. This way, not only will you have positive reviews, your profile will appear ahead of others when customers are searching acts by star rating. How to get positive reviews. Now you know that reviews really do matter. I'm going to give you some advice on how to always get a positive review. First of all, keep in touch with your client before and after the event. Something as simple as contacting the client before their event will reassure them that everything is okay with the booking. Especially with wedding bookings, an email a few months before the gig date confirming all the details and asking the client if they need any help will give your clients peace of mind. You can also contact the client after the event just to wish them all the best and ask them to write a review at this stage. Arrive on time. Make sure that you plan your travel well so that when you arrive at your gig, you're there on time. If you're running late due to unforeseen circumstances, call your client straight away and explain the situation. If it's a wedding, call the manager of the venue or the wedding planner as the bride and groom generally won't be contactable on their big day. Etiquette on the gig. I shouldn't really need to tell you this because it's just good manners. Don't get drunk. Don't let your musicians or staff get drunk. Be polite and don't go near the buffet unless the client asks you. Again, you shouldn't really need to be told this because it's just good manners. Presentation. Make sure that you present yourselves in the best way possible. If you need to load gear into an event, try and wear a dark polo shirt and black trousers with a dark coat. Don't be arriving at the gig in gym gear. How bad would it look if you're dressed up in a neon tracksuit to load gear into a wedding or a black tie event? For added effect, you could brand up your loading in outfit with your logo. On stage, make sure you and your musicians or your staff are presentable and dressed appropriately for the type of event. Finally, make your gear nice and tidy. Velcro or tape down those loose hanging wires, and always keep backup essential items like a spare amp, leads or microphone, just in case something breaks during your performance. Flexibility. Sometimes events run late, and as an entertainer, you just have to deal with it. It's part of your job. You may rock up at a gig only to find out that the event is running 2 hours late. If you use a contract, you're probably entitled to perform only to the set times in your contract. But really, is risking your reputation worth it? I've heard horror stories from clients who have booked bands for their wedding and their wedding ran behind by an hour on the day. The band were booked to play for 1 hour and 30 minutes, and because the wedding ran late, the band only played for 20 minutes and refused to play any longer. You need to work with your client and try to compromise with late running events. Would you rather have a great review on how flexible you were and how helpful you were to the client? Or would you rather have a bad review because you were just black and white with your contract? Put on a good show. If you're genuinely talented at your profession, or if you're an event hire business, you put on a great service, then you should have no problem whatsoever at getting great reviews. But if you can talk the talk, but you can't walk the walk, and your show is rubbish, then it doesn't matter how nice you are. This is the entertainment business, and you're going to get some bad reviews. Don't oversell your act to avoid client disappointment. There's more in this at the end of this video. All these steps will help satisfy your client and turn them into a raving fan. If they don't give you a review straight away, don't be afraid to reach out after the gig and ask them to provide you with a review. Why fake reviews don't work? Since the dawn of the internet, people have been trying to be something they're not. Unfortunately, some musicians, bands, DJs, entertainers, and event hire businesses are no exception when it comes to playing this game. Most of us have read product or service reviews online and have probably noticed fake ones. Despite the anonymous nature of reviews, clients are smart and can usually spot out a non-genuine review. Maybe you're tempted to add some fake reviews. Well, don't, because they don't work. Firstly, research from the Wall Street Journal shows that the purchase likelihood spikes at 4.5 stars. That's right, 4.5, not a perfect 5 stars. That's because potential clients like to weigh the pros and the cons and make their own decision. They don't care if there are a few negative aspects about your service, as long as their own needs are fulfilled. Reviews that are always 5 stars seem suspiciously too imperfect. Secondly, too many fake, glowing reviews can then cause bad reviews in the future, as clients will have overinflated expectations. If your show or service is not up to the standard in your fake reviews, then your client will be disappointed and will leave you bad feedback in the future. Finally, it's just the wrong thing to do. Making up fake reviews or buying fake reviews is unethical and does not help you truly improve as an act in the entertainment industry. You should provide media, write-up, and reviews that allow the client to make the right choice and have clear expectations. If those expectations have not been met, maybe you should watch my video on how to price up your act and listen very carefully to the value section. Finally, how to deal with a bad review. It's every act's nightmare, a blotch on your record that could potentially turn customers away. It will eventually happen at some stage, because no matter how good you are, you cannot please everyone. But don't let the negative review just sit there. You have the power to respond. And if you respond in the right way, you can turn the negative review into a positive. Look for commonalities. Firstly, it's important to note that not all client feedback is beneficial. Taking each and every review into consideration may actually harm your service. So when you start reading through reviews, start by looking for themes or repeated complaints. The most common word in a negative online review is disappointed. This implies that the client had higher expectations of your service. Once you have identified the patterns, figure out what aspect of your service is causing the issue with your clients. Upon determining which aspect of your service needs improvement, brainstorm solutions and weigh up the outcomes. For example, if you're getting complaints that your band members or staff are causing issues, then consider setting policies, providing extra training, speaking with them, or ultimately replacing them. The most important thing is to learn from the negative feedback and don't take it personally. The next thing to consider is responding quickly. Respond to complaints quickly and in a professional manner. When clients go to the trouble of submitting a review, they expect an answer fast. Make sure that you thoroughly read all the reviews people post about your service and don't let anger and frustration take over in your response. Let cooler heads prevail. Apologize if need be and say sorry for their experience and explain that this is unusual for you to get bad feedback. Finally, offer your client a goodwill gesture to show that you actually care. This could be a partial refund, a gift, or, if applicable, money off their next booking. Finally, in the last section, I mentioned fake positive reviews. Sometimes you can get malicious fake negative reviews. For whatever reason, people may decide to leave you a malicious negative review. The best thing to do about this is report it to the administrator of your review service. Explain the reasons why the review is fake and justify why you want it to be removed. While you wait for the administrator to sort it out, reply back to the malicious review and state that you haven't done business with this person before and you believe this review to be fake. To summarize, customers will look for reviews of your service to help them make a decision to book. To get positive reviews, consider things like communication with the client, punctuality, etiquette at the gig, presentation of your show, flexibility with timings, and the quality of your talent. Don't be tempted to use fake reviews, as you will get caught out. And if you do get a bad review, use the information to help improve your service and turn the negative into a positive. Report malicious negative reviews to your administrator as well. Let's hear what your thoughts are by leaving a comment below. I'll see you on the next video. Happy gigging. Bye bye.